Kia ora Wellington. Look, I want to tell you about a few of the things that your council has done this week, a couple of the highlights. The first one of those is the Central Library. Councillors and I made the decision this week that we would approve going to a special consultation process on the Central Library. Look, it's a big decision, big money involved and a much loved facility. The Local Government Act requires us to do a few things. The first one of those is we have to consider all practicable options. So there are 5 different options, all with their pros and cons in the discussion paper. It also requires us to give you all the information that you need to give us good considered feedback and to give you the time to do that and also to encourage you to participate in that process. So look, we're really looking forward to hearing your views. The other thing it requires of us is that we must come to this with what we call an open mind. It doesn't mean that we don't have any thoughts of our own, it doesn't mean that we can't express those thoughts, but it does mean that we've got to have an open mind and be willing to change our views. And that's really important because that means that you know that we're listening to you and we are willing to change our views, whatever they might be, from the beginning of the process to the end of the process as a result of public feedback. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about is water. Now look, water is enormously important. We absolutely have to have water. My mayoral task force is continuing to do its work, meeting regularly to try and understand the condition of our water assets, the amount of money that we need to invest in them, where we need to invest, and we'll be reporting back in the next couple of months. Councillors from across the region also attended one of government's special sessions to give us an idea of what's going on with proposed reforms in the water area. Now, government's thinking about essentially setting up some really large water entities which would take over all of the council's assets. Proposal is they would still be owned by the councils, but there might be anything in our region, maybe even 20 or 30 councils involved in those water companies. So this is going to be a really big decision for all councils right up and down the country, and I think we will all be taking a very big interest in how this pans out. There are a huge number of questions to be looked into, and we will be doing that with the government over the next 12 to 24 months. So 2 very big issues kicking off this week. And look, just to finish off with on a lighter note, I was privileged to attend Volunteer Wellington's awards night for corporate volunteering. And this is where companies, government departments take their staff out for a day and do volunteer work, whether it's the people or the environment, and they do a great job. And it was just great to recognise their great work and the great work of Volunteer Wellington and the volunteering organisations. So kia ora again, Wellington, and look forward to talking to you soon.